It's the Opperman Report. Join digital forensic investigator and PI Ed Opperman for an in-depth discussion of conspiracy theories, strategy of New World Order resistance, high-profile court cases in the news, and interviews with expert guests and authors on these topics and more. It's the Opperman Report. And now, here is investigator Ed Opperman.
Okay, welcome to the Opperman Report. Special announcement, membership section update for you. We just put up a new show in the member section called Oklahoma City Bombing, First Responder Chris Fields. And you can purchase this show for $1.99, or you can go and become a member for $6.99 a month, or $19 for 3 months, or $74 for a year. If you email me directly at oppermanreport@gmail.com, I'll give you a discount, 13 months for $60. And we can really use these funds right now. And what happens is that even if you already have a membership, or your membership's coming due next month, because a lot of people will be coming due next month and the month after, we can add the 13 months on top of the existing months you already have in the bank. So you're not going to lose any months by renewing early and helping to save the show. Chris Fields is a first responder there in Oklahoma City bombing. He was a major and a firefighter down there in Oklahoma City. And he shares his first-hand experience of being there at the bombing. He's in that iconic photo where he's holding that little baby. We didn't put that photo up. I don't know. I just kind of had a bad taste in my mouth about the photo. But when he describes everything he went through from the photo and his friendship with the mother, the baby didn't survive, by the way. Anyway, so we get into that, and we talk about the circumstances around the bombing. We talk about the second bomb, the supposed bomb that was found. He gets into that, what he believes about the conspiracy theories. And also, too, we go into a great deal about PTSD and how, it affects pretty much everybody's going through this trauma. Yeah, it's interesting. It's probably one of the reasons why it's so much more prevalent today, people talking about PTSD, is because of all the other trauma we have going on, the constant trauma we have from on TV and news events and all this stuff that goes on in our daily lives, driving people crazy. But anyway, it's a good show, and I'm proud of the show. It leaked out a little bit, so some people have already seen it, but it's in the member section now. I'm uploading another show to the member section either later on today or this week for sure. I did an interview yesterday with Sherry Wisdom from People's Internet Radio, and we did an hour with her, and we talk about a lot of stuff. We talk about Pizzagate, we talk about Stormy Daniels, and we talk about the hucksterism and nonsense and BS that's going on in truth media and all this crap. And it's just so discouraging. And I'm going to even talk about that I'm ready to quit the show, because we're not getting the kind of funding and support that we should be getting here. To keep things rolling. I cannot afford to pay for this show, for people to listen for free and then complain about it, it's just not working out, guys. Okay, so I put out a video the other day saying, hey, we need funds. 3 memberships come in, like nothing, so nothing to keep us going. So anyway, and then I see all these nonsense out there. There's so much crap out there, and it's got 100,000 hits on YouTube and Patreon. Guys running around buying Ferraris. It's just hopeless. No one wants to hear the truth. So I owe a free show, but that's another thing too. I didn't do a solo show like I normally do on Friday nights because I had a long day Friday driving back and forth to Barstow and being down there at the DMV all day long, which is a whole nother story. And I got back late, so the show started late, and I didn't have time to do my research to do the 1-hour solo show. But I probably will be doing that today, this afternoon, and putting that up for you, so you're not missing it. But one thing I'd like to point out there is, if everyone who emailed me to complain about not getting that free show was just chipping a buck, we wouldn't have any problems around here. But everybody wants a free ride. Hey, and I'm going to get the complaints. I'm always begging for money. You're getting a free show, but I'm begging for money. Okay. All right. Now, let's see if this continues. So, there will be a free show tonight. I've done some real research, real honest work here, and I've read all the court documents in the case of the Tim Nolan, who some are describing as the other Jeffrey Epstein, just like Jeffrey Epstein. He was a Trump campaign supporter. He was a judge and school board district trustee, and he was on the board of on the board of trustees, I guess it's called, over there for the school board, and he was charged with trafficking, sex trafficking, and videotaping his victims and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff that's been misreported about this story, and there's a lot of stuff that's been underreported. So you can count on hearing the truth from me, but nobody wants the truth. They just want a sensational picture of him next to Epstein and say, oh, look, here's another one, an international pedophile ring, the elites. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about Scott Pruitt and Trump's undercover plan to round up elite pedophiles by sending Scott Pruitt to having a luxury dinner, $250 a plate dinner, with a cardinal who was charged with sexual abuse. But that's part of Trump's plan to round up elite pedophiles, I'm sure. I'm sure it's an undercover position. He sent Scott Pruitt there to go undercover and capture him, because I'm sure that's what's going on. Then we're going to be talking about another piece of nonsense out there about Stormy Daniels and how she's part of this Nexium cult because she's got a tattoo of a K on her. Oh, brother. We're going to get into that too and be addressing that nonsense. But again, people want the nonsense. They'll get 100,000 hits if you make believe it's true. But if you tell people the truth, you get nothing. So, as you can tell, I'm a little discouraged, and I'm a little fed up, and I really expected Friday morning when I did that urgent plea for, we need funds to keep us on the air, that we'd get a few memberships. And I'd come back that night after working all day long and putting on a free show for you that night, that we'd have some money in the bank. But I guess I was expecting too much. I guess I thought that people appreciated what I do around here. So I guess I was wrong. Okay. Oklahoma City bombing, first responder Chris Fields. You can purchase this show for $1.99. There's a link in the description. You can go to OppermanReport.com in the special archives and purchase the show for $1.99. Or you can become a member at OppermanReport.com and pay $6.99 for a month, or $20 for a quarter, or $74 for a year. If you want to save money, you contact me directly, OppermanReport@gmail.com. And I'll give you 13 months for $60, okay? 13 months for $60. It's like $5 a month. And you get 7 hours of content a week, guaranteed, plus extra content in the member section. Anyway, so thank you so much. And, I don't want to quit doing the show. I like doing the show. I like the show part, interviewing the guests and meeting these people, I like that part. I just can't afford to pay for it. So if you like it too, one of us got to pay for it, and it can't be me. How's that for a deal? All right? I'm trying to work out negotiate something with you. I like doing the show. You like listening to the show, because I know there's people obsessed with this show. They forget it. It's 10 minutes late, and I'm getting bombarded with emails. So you like listening to it. I like doing it. I can't afford to pay for it. So if you can't afford to pay for it either, then there's no show. I'll just do the member section and do the show for the people who pay for it. I'll do 4 hours a month, 8 hours a month. And that'll be it. And give myself a break, man. Because there's a lot of crap that comes along with this, man, that I didn't bargain for when I got into this. So thank you so much, and hopefully this won't be the last week, and we can keep this up another month. And I'll come back here next month and annoy you again. And we'll just keep on this, push that rock up the hill. Okay. All right, guys. Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there, And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there that have to be both fathers and mothers to their kids. Good night.